Good morning, Args. How are you doing?
G'day, FSG. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I am doing great, thank you very much.
That's good. Nice to see they let you out of the hospital.
Yeah, apparently it's not terminal, so we're all good.
No, and you passed the psych assessment, which is the important part.
Yeah, the full frontal lobotomy has been a success, so I'm very calm and ready to do some farming.
That's good. They look like Fent issue hospital overalls.
Yeah, they wiped clean.
Nice. So, what's the plan for today? You've got the tanker there behind you loaded up with some milk. I might load up the maple syrup behind me because we've got a fair amount of it. And go and get that sold and then get into some proper farm work.
That's right, we've got our new fields to lime and plant and all of that stuff, so we've got to make a decision about what we put in there as well later on.
We do. We've got a few options, aren't we? So we're in, April, middle of spring already, so a few things to put in there, but yeah.
Yeah, got some nice choices. So, I'll run this down, get this milk sold, and I think the animals need a bit of water, and then I'll come join you.
Yep, alright, sounds good.
Nice one.
Let's get going. Oh, hello everyone, Argsy here. Welcome back to No Man's Land with the FarmSim Guy. Now, as you've just heard, we are going to be into some liming and planting today. First things first, I'm going to try and get the rest of these loaded up without spilling any, and take all of this maple syrup down to the sell point. So we've got 12 pallets here, which is a decent amount actually. I must say it is handy having the forklift here now. Makes things a whole lot easier. Now we've also got a whole lot of lettuce and other things we could be selling, but we're just going to make do with these today just to get them cleared out and make a little bit of money, which we've actually made quite a bit in the last few days. We've had our electricity coming in from the BGA. FSG's just made 10 grand from selling the milk, so that is very, very nice. We'll just get these strapped on and head on down to the sell point for those, and then we'll buy some lime when we're down there. So we have no rocks, we've got no stones, the lime crusher is completely empty, and we didn't actually get any stones when we ploughed up these fields, which was surprising. Not quite sure why that was, but just the way it was. So we are going to go down and buy some big bags of lime, see how many we can get on there, because I imagine we're probably going to need quite a few. So hopefully we can buy enough. We'll see how we go. So let's get down, we'll see how much we can make off this maple syrup, 3,500 litres, so it should be a decent amount. We made quite a bit off it last time, and I don't think we had quite this much, so let's go and find out. Alright, let's head on through the trigger here and see how much we can earn off these. So there we go, the first ones are selling, last ones are all selling, and, oh, we didn't quite get rid of them all. 8 grand off those, few, not quite in the trigger for that last one obviously. That's not bad actually. There we go, need to get closer. 740, so that's not bad for each pallet, $740, that's good to know for any in the future. So let's go and grab some bags of lime, and then we'll get back down and make a start of getting some lime spread or planting. I'm not sure which one we're going to do. Alright, we've got 8 bags on the back, 1 on the front, so 18,000 litres total, 9 bags, 2,000 litres each. So we'll see how far that goes. I'm not actually sure how far it is going to stretch us or not, but we'll get down here, we'll get started on the spreading, or FSG, I'm not sure which of us will do it, but we'll get started doing that and see how much of those fields we get done. Of course we can always run down and get some more, but we had a few weeds come up in the field too while it's been sitting here, so not ideal, but it is what it is. So let's just pull up here. Looks like FSG's all ready to go, so if you get this up high enough, he might have to lower his spreader down a little bit. There we go. But it did have a little bit of fertiliser in the spreader still, so we are getting that unloaded. Alright, there we go, we've got that one in. So we'll leave the loader here, we'll leave the trailer here, sorry. FSG can pull up next to it and fill up as he needs to. And then we will go and I guess grab hold of a planter and make a start with those. Not sure how far that line's going to get you across the fields, we might need to get another load yet.
Yeah, I think so, you know how fast it goes.
So what's the plan for crops? What are you thinking? We've got wheat and canola planted already. Are we going to put, what, sorghum and some soybeans in, or did you want to do some corn or sunflowers?
Do you know what? It'd be quite nice to do some corn, wouldn't it? We haven't done any of that
No,
yet,
it wouldn't be.
So
we've got enough money to afford a corn header. In fact, we were talking about potentially a second combine as well, weren't we?
yeah, and you know, look, corn as a crop's probably pretty lucrative, isn't it? So
Can be. Maybe need a corn dryer if we know of anyone with a mod that we could add a corn dryer to No Man's Land with.
yeah, I'm sure there's a guy doing something with that at the moment.
Yeah. Alright, well I might go... We don't have a planter though, do we? We've only got the seeders. It's the other
We do only have
problem.
seeders, so we might have to invest in a planter. Although we've just sold a load of milk and maple syrup, and made a good chunk of money, so I'm sure we can reinvest it.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Yeah. Alright, well, I might go have a look at that. Otherwise, I might set up with just one of the seeders and start on one of those other crops as well.
Yeah, we've got the cover crops down on the other patch as well. That,
Yeah, we do.
ready to harvest, haven't we? So we've got a lot to do.
Yeah, we do. Alright, I'll go and investigate some planting options.
No worries, mate.
Leave you to it. Alright, well, FSG is off there with the line. He is getting that spread. Like I said, I don't know how far he's going to get across the fields. I think we could get a full pass at least with that spreader, and look at the width on it. It does spread on a lot of area at once. So we'll see how he goes. But while we're doing that, I was just looking at our options for planters. And we're really looking here in this, around the Amazon. It's 4.5 meters wide. This, not sure how you pronounce this brand, but this one here, 6 meters wide. Or we could go out to this Lemkin one, but we do have to buy the front bin on that, which should give us $71,000. Otherwise, we're starting to get up around 90 grand for a slightly big one. Both our tractors will run those, no problem. But I am just angling back to spending $54,000 on this Maxima. 6 meters wide, so it's a decent width. We'll plant obviously corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beet, and cotton there. So certainly the corn and sunflowers is something we're thinking about. So I might just catch FSG when he gets back and see what he thinks about spending $1,000 on that.
Had some issues with the spreading width there. Very odd.
It looked a bit patchy. I was just watching that as you were coming back.
Yeah, I dropped the width down to 36 and it's fine, so don't know what it was.
Okay, alright. Oh, at least you got that sorted. You got quite a bit further than I thought you would though with that load.
I would have covered that whole field if I hadn't had the issue.
I was just having a look at planters. What do you think about spending 54 grand on a 6 meter wide planter?
Yes.
Yes? Alright.
Wider the better.
The wider the better. We could go up to like 90 grand and get a 9 meter wide one and still be able to pull it, but depends how far you want to go.
Or, I'm just thinking out loud now, do we want to put one of the early risers in?
They're quite expensive, aren't they, for the 12 row one?
Yeah, they probably are actually.
Yeah.
They probably are.
Yeah, I'd stick with what's in game.
No, make the call, mate. Whatever you think's best.
Okay.
9 meter probably for speed. We were saying we wanted to upgrade our equipment anyway, so.
Yeah, I was thinking 6 meters is quite a decent upgrade. It's the same width as that cultivator was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
might even be wider than that.
Yeah. All right, let's go with that. Let's be semi-sensible with our money.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. I'll go sort that out then.
Cool, mate.
All right, it's a decision made. 6 meter planter on its way. So let's go and pick it up, or purchase it and then pick it up. We would have thought we'd be sensible with our money, but we do. Well, we've got a decent amount there, and we've got other things we can sell. There's wool, there'll be more milk, there'll be more maple syrup, there's lots of lettuce. We do still need to be mindful of that. We've actually got soybeans to sell too. Tell you what, let's surprise them. Let's go for the 9 meter one. Alright, so there we go. I am going to go for this one. We won't tell FSG. He's probably going to look up and go, why did $90,000 just come out of the bank account? But I'll justify it when we get back. But I think what he said was right. We should go a little bit bigger. We're not being unsensible about it. So let's go and take a look at that. Here we go. That's going to get some land covered, and we put Big Spender on the back. Seemed appropriate. Right, let's go and get told off. Alright, well, we're in here. Let's get some fertilizer put in there. That's obviously all we've got. Let's see if we can get some seed as well. Here we go. That is filling up. Alright, perfect. So, full fertilizer. Full seed, sorry. 2/3 fertilizer. Let's go and make a start on some planting. Forgive me, FSG, but I have sinned.
You went for the 9.
Yeah. I was driving.
It looks good, though.
It does look good. I was driving down there and I was like, oh, we've got 20,000 litres of soybeans to sell, and that'll bring in 40 grand, and there's lettuce and milk and wool and all sorts. So, figured we'll pay it off pretty quick.
Yeah,
the extra 30 grand, and it's going to be more efficient.
Definitely. Go big or go home, right?
We're all about the efficiency, so we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
So corn in this field then?
Yeah, I think so. These probably probably these two actually, if you want.
Yeah, okay. And we got the little one down the back, don't we?
Yeah, we've got that one as well.
Maybe I'll do corn in the big one here on the left and the little one at the back, and then we could do sunflowers on the right, and then put some soybeans or something over in the other three. Well, they had soybeans in them last time, not that that matters.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sunflower sounds good as well. Might as well use the planter now I've got it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking too. And you could get, we can use the other planter to do soybeans. Still get started on those.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, well, let's see how it goes.
Nice one.
Alright, now I haven't actually used this one before, so I'm pretty sure we just connect there. And come around the side, and there is a, so that was transport mode effectively, and there's a 3-point hitch on this side, so I'm just actually mindful, I'm hoping our tractor's going to be heavy enough in the front to lift this. Let's just find out. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Then I'm going to guess we can fold that, gets rid of the transport wheels out of the way, and now we are all ready to go. So, what do we say, corn in this field? So I should have run a headland off there first, but let's go and set up along this edge. We'll try and use some GPS. But we also might see if we can get our marker arms out. There we go, getting one out on the right. I do like using those when we can. Let's get that lowered down there and start heading along this edge. Getting some corn planted. Gosh, that's the other bonus of this. It's 11 miles per hour. Crikey, that is that's impressive. So let's turn our GPS on there. Get a AB line running up along this edge. There we go. Better auto whip that. Turn that on. And on our way. I'm very impressed. Look at that. We're going to cover some ground. This is going to be fantastic. Oh, I'm already thinking we made the right decision. So, now that we're underway, I'm going to jump into a little bit of a time lapse here for this planting. I think that's going to be the best way, and we'll catch you very soon.
FS22 Args.
Go ahead.
Just wondering if you need any more seed bringing up. Do you need me to go to the shop and buy some more?
No, there's another 2 bags in the shed, so we should be good. Not going to it too fast.
Good stuff. Just thinking what I should do next. Is it worth rolling to get rid of... I know the planters got rid of them for now, but they'll come back. Is it worth rolling, or should I just go and get started planting on the bottom fields?
Are you talking about for the weeds?
Yeah.
The rolling won't get rid of the weeds though, will it? Just gives us that yield bonus.
Beg your pardon, weeder. Run the weeder.
Oh, weeder. Right, sorry. Up to you. Should we just worry about getting planting? Maybe we need to upgrade our weeder. That little one's going to take a long time.
True. Yeah. Alright, yeah, no, I'll jump into planting soybeans on the bottom ones, do you think?
Yeah, now will that, will those planters direct drill? Or do we need to cultivate the soybean?
Yeah, I think they are direct drill.
Yeah, you probably need to run the cultivator over the oilseed radish, I think. Then.
Yeah, alright, well, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, this planter has been a huge improvement in efficiency. I cannot believe how quickly we've managed to plant these plants at 11 miles per hour. It is speedy, it's nice and wide. Certainly no hassles pulling it. This tractor is only 190 horsepower. It required 180, so we're above the horsepower requirements. And we're on flat land, so no real issues with it at all. So that's gone really, really well. And pretty much our corn finished. Just do this little piece here in the corner. We did get caught out with having a very narrow strip on the side of the last field that we had to run down and overlap some planting on, and also a couple of just little rises where it didn't connect into it very well. But there we go, we are all done. So that is all our corn planted. So I think this field up here we were going to put sunflowers into, and FSG has headed on over. I think I saw him take the cultivator over, and he is going to be starting to get our oilseed radish buried into the soil and mixed in to give us that fertilizer for when we plant some crops into there. The rate we're going, that's probably going to be today. Get some soybeans planted over there. Anyhow, let's get things changed to some sunflowers. Alright, so we got changed over to sunflowers. Get that lowered down, or those lowered down, get it turned on. We'll run ahead and across the end of here, I think. Just make things a little bit easier to get this end of the field tidied up, then we're not turning around on our corn we've just planted. And we'll get this one all underway as well. I think if we use this long edge as our GPS edge, that will be a good one to set up on, and make sure we start working from this side of the field back across towards the trees and towards the other side of the field. It should work out pretty well. So just get that all set up along here and carry on with the planting. Well, we've just run out of fertilizer. Thought we were going pretty well, but there we are. So I'm just going to drop this off here. We've got none more left at the farm, unfortunately. So I'm going to take that off, leave that there, and we'll head down and we'll just go and grab a bag, bring it back on our forks. We'll be okay carrying that around. Just while we're going past, FSG's making pretty good progress over there with the cultivator and getting the oilseed radish all dug in under to the soil, and we're getting some good fertilizer in there. It's good. Alright, we are back. Let's see if we can get this over top. We can't. Wonder if that might be the case. Oh, we will go and dump this on the trailer, and then we will come back and back the planter into the trailer and load up off there. Alright, there we go. We're topping up with fertilizer. We've topped up with seed while we're here as well. So that will be enough to certainly finish off this small part of the field. Not too much of it left. Look at that, we took the full 2,000 litres. And then we'll be able to, I think we might swap over with FSG, let him have a go. Let him plant the soybeans over in the other fields, and we'll carry on. I don't know how much more of the cultivating he's going to have left to do, but we will go over and finish off that. And there we are, last little strip of sunflowers, and we will be done. We have chewed through that, honestly. That has gone very, very smoothly. We've got through those 3 fields very quickly. So there we are, sunflowers and corn all planted. So we'll take this over to the other fields. We'll go down and see if FSG wants to take a go. We'll top up with seed. It shouldn't take too much more. It's only got 88%, but we might as well top up while we're here, and hopefully might go close to getting those fields all done without another top up. Here we go. Right, let's go over this way. We'll change it to soybeans now so he doesn't make the mistake, and go and see if he wants to have a swap. You want to have a run in the planter, get some soybeans planted in here?
Yeah, I'll give it a roll. It looks great.
Yeah, it does look good. It's actually just surprisingly fast. I can't believe how quick we got through those, or I got through those fields over there. New land.
I was going to say you were battering through them, so yeah, bodes well.
Cool.
Good equipment upgrade.
Yeah, and you've made a fair chunk of doing these oilseed back into the ground. Working well?
Yeah, definitely. It's something very therapeutic about turning in a crop rather than just turning soil that's already been cleared. So.
And there's a reward with it because you can get the fertilizer there. There's a few rocks out there. What are we going to do about those? I see. Need to deal with those? Or?
Yeah, this is where it's interesting. This is where it's interesting. I can't see any rocks.
Can you not see any
They're not
rocks?
showing up for me randomly.
Is there any on the mini map when you? Oh, on the main map when you look at the rock layer?
Nope, nothing at all. Not showing any rocks at all.
Yeah, that is interesting, because I've got little yellow dots all across. But the other day when we ploughed those new fields, there was a few rocks, but now there's none. So
yeah, it's strange. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah. If I leave you to
servicing issue there.
Yeah, well, if you plant without the rocks in there, we don't have a problem, do we?
Exactly. We'll just look at my map.
Done. All right. I'll have fun. Enjoy. It's all filled up.
Brilliant. Thanks, mate.
And I've even changed it to soybeans so you don't make the mistake of planting the wrong thing.
Because that would never happen, would it?
No, not at all. I tell you what, I did glance over when I saw you'd started ripping the field up, and I thought, have you gone into the wrong field? Because it looked from a distance that you were in the canola field, the next one across.
Imagine. We turned all that canola under.
Yeah,
we're good to go.
We're good to go. All right, we'll see when we're done.
Cool, mate.
All right, there we go. We have got GPS. FSG's got that all set up, so we should be able to turn down this row, get that lowered down, and be underway. Look at that, perfect. Like I said, he's chewed through this land actually. It's gone very, very fast. But he'll get through those fields really quickly as well with that planter. It's not going to take too long to do these little ones at all. In fact, it might even be worth at some stage merging these three. Not sure if we're going to get any benefit out of having them split, but we'll leave them as they are for now. It's nice to have a bit of variety. So let's carry on. We'll time-lapse going through these little parts here, get this done, and by then we'll see where we're at for the rest of the episode. Alright, last little strip here along the edge. Seems to be the habit of today, or the theme of today, is having a narrow strip to finish things off. But that's alright, we'll get this all chopped in, and then FSG's racing through those fields. He's getting them done very quick. Looks like he's just about done the first one already. So we're going to get this taken back over to the farm. We might come and grab the trailer. We'll see how he's going for seed, whether he's going to need it or not. And we might go and actually load up some of the lettuce and possibly some wool, and we might take that down and get it sold. Get some money back for the extra I spent on the planter. I actually realised we had the little Orcal trailer here, and it was all configured for loading things on, because we obviously had the bags we were putting on it last time. So thought I'd see if we could get some of these pallets put on here, and rather than going and taking the other one, which FSG might still need. So we're going to load these up, get all these lettuce up on here, and we'll go get them sold. Alright, well I think that is them all on there. Did I just about push those off the other side? Oh, not too bad, just the top one. We'll get a strap across there, and they ain't going to go anywhere. We're missing a strap. The one in the middle here? Oh, hopefully those ones are going to hold on, because they don't look like they can get a strap across them. That's alright. So, we'll leave that there. We will jump into the tractor and head on down, see how much we can earn off this. What have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 pallets. So they are 500 litres each. So that is our 8,000 litres of lettuce. Alright, what do we reckon? 10 grand for this? Let's see. Get parked over here and see how much our money will go up. 13,000 for those, and we've got two there that decided they didn't want to sell. Managed to make one of them move. Might have to get out and use some gentle persuasion for this last one. There we go. That looks like it's going down. So let's just jump back in the tractor. $937 per pallet. So what must be even more than that, is it? Yeah, per pallet, which is only 500 litres. So $1,800. It must be about 15 grand. Just then, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Pays for 50% of my overspend on the planter. Alright, well FSG is not far from being finished, and just while we wait for him to get back, I'm going to go test something. Now, we figured we could put slurry into the BGA. Now, we don't have a big demand to spread any slurry or manure or digestate on any of our fields at the moment, because they're pretty much all fertilised. I think there's only one we might need to put some fertiliser on down the end on the other side of where the beehives are. So we were going to see if we could get the slurry and put it in the BGA and make some money off it that way. So I'm just going to come in here, try not to run over any of our cows, top this up, and then go see if we can use these slurry spreaders to transport the slurry from the cows here down to the BGA. I'm not even sure how much slurry there is in the cow pen. In fact, we'll just stop here. We're going to hop out because we can have a look and see what it's going to tell us when we get close enough. 35,000 litres. And we've just taken about 6,000 litres out. So it was about 40,000 litres in there to go with the 60,000 litres of digestate we have. So certainly, I think once we are finished with crops and we have some stubble or some harvested fields, we will look to spread some of that onto them and use that for our first round of fertilising. But for now, I'm going to just pop along here, and we need to redo that, it's a bit overgrown, but pop along here and take a quick look and see if we can unload into the slurry here. There you go, we do get a trigger. We can start putting that into there. So if we just go and have a look now at the BGA here, you can see slurry has now started to produce, and we will get electricity. We've got methane, and we get a little bit of digestate, so we're actually turning slurry to digestate, so we'll still get that to be able to spread on it. So we're not losing it all completely, but in the meantime, we're making some electricity. So there we go, that has been tested and confirmed. Now it looks like FSG is back, so we won't bother doing any more of that just now. We will leave that here, and potentially something to do next time is get a whole lot of that moved over. 8,000 litres a pop, there's about 4 loads to go. Now one other thing, I'm just going to pop over here very quickly. We have managed to fix our silage issue. We can now get it out. I had to go around and landscape around the edges, so we have lost a little bit of silage, but that has unlocked the remaining in here. So we've got about 30,000 litres left that we will get moved into the BGA at some stage. But yeah, like I said, all I had to do was go around the edge and put this gravel down, paint this gravel here, and that took away whatever was blocking it. So that was good news that we have managed to rescue most of it without losing too much. Oh, you didn't have to do the tractor as well as the planter.
I'm embarrassed for you, Args, driving around in this state of it.
It was clean when I gave it to you. What did you do with it over there?
No, it wasn't. Don't say that.
It was so clean. Oh, look at that. All clean and put away in the shed. So that is good. We do have the trailer we have to go and rescue at some stage too, so we should go and sort that out. Bring those bags of seed back over here and put them in the shed as well.
Well, it looks like you've been busy as well while I was finishing those 2 fields off.
Yeah, I thought I'd go and get that lettuce sold. It was about 15 grand worth of lettuce sitting there. It was a nice little earner. Adds up for the extra money I spent on the planter.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I see you're attached to a slurry tanker as well.
Yeah, so I went and grabbed some slurry out of the cows and put it into the BGA just to make sure we could. So there's about 35,000 litres left over there to transfer at some stage, and we'll still have some digestate from that. We're not going to need slurry or anything for a while because we've got no fields to spread it on now.
That's right, and I suppose that's good in terms of keeping the electricity income coming in.
Yeah, that's right. And I was just explaining too that I managed to fix the silage bunker over there as well.
Ah, yes, yeah, no, that's good. So we're not losing that silage as well.
No, we lost a little bit with the landscaping I had to do to unlock it, but still got 30,000 litres we can pump into the BGA at some stage.
Nice. I was just saying, actually, we've got quite a lucrative little farm running now, haven't we?
There's always something we can sell. I mean, there's still wool sitting there. There's probably another, I don't know how much milk there was in the cows, but it's probably another load of milk we can take. So yeah, you're right, there's always something to sell. Good.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like we're kind of scraping the barrel now. You know, you just shell out 90 grand on a new planter and stuff like that. It's good.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Might have to get a new tractor next. Maybe a new combine. How about another combine?
Yes, definitely another combine.
With all these fields to harvest, it's going to take a while to get through them all.
It certainly is.
Well, there we go. Very productive episode. We say that every week that they're productive, but they certainly are. Many hands make light work.
I just said that driving back from the field. Like, it seems like every episode we managed to get through a power of work. So yeah, no, very good.
Cool, mate. Oh, nice to be back. Good to hear all is well in your stomach. Don't know about your head. I don't know about your head.
No,
but
head will always be broken.
Yeah. No, good to hear all is well. So it's good to be back, and we'll.
Thank you, mate.
Hope you have a good week.
Do it all again next week?
Yeah, we will do it all again next week.
Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing you. Well, actually, when this goes out, it will be your night on Spotlight with Kermit, won't it?
This will come out about the same time as the Spotlight. So if you're watching this, you've probably just missed the Spotlight, so go back and check it out.
Yes, indeed.
And if you did catch the Spotlight, thank you very much for watching it. Hope you enjoyed it.
Right, mate.
All
Enjoy your week.
Yes.
Enjoy your moment in the Spotlight.
I will. Thank
catch
you.
up with you in the week.
Yeah, you too. Have a nice Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Cheers, mate.
All right.
See you later.
Take care. Catch up.
Bye.
There we are. Look at that map. Look at all those colours on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different crops planted. And, you know, it's not a big chunk. There's still a lot of land out there in No Man's Land. But this is our own little piece of paradise. So long may it continue and expand and grow as we keep going. So, as always, from the FarmSim Guy and myself, hope you have all enjoyed that episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.